War. It doesn't end when the fighting stops. And for Vietnam veteran Armin Frank Cicala, it never did. Veterans gather at the El Paso International Airport. Volunteers move among them, flags in hand, families watching. At 83 years old, Cicala is preparing for a journey he never thought he would take. Not back to war, but toward remembrance. By his side is his son, journalist Paul Cicala, who worked diligently to arrange this trip and serve as his father's guardian throughout the journey.
It was a long waiting list. I was looking forward to it, and finally my dad's name was called, and it gives me so much pride for it to happen here in El Paso.
Their destination? Washington, D.C., a city of monuments and memories. For these Vietnam veterans, Honor Flight Mission 21 is a journey to the nation's capital to visit the memorials built in their honor and in memory of those they lost. A young man from Tucson, Arizona, Cicala was inspired to serve his nation, and he answered the call to Vietnam.
I served proudly. That's all I can really say. I was very happy to do it.
Then, in an instant, everything changed. A mortar explosion left Cicala with severe head injuries and took the life of the soldier beside him.
Everybody ran to the trenches, and they were there. At the time, many of the people in my dad's unit didn't have their guns or their rifles with them, so my dad sat there with a little pocket knife, and he was ready to throw down.
He was airlifted to William Beaumont Army Medical Center in El Paso, where he spent a month recovering. For his wounds, he was awarded the Purple Heart.
I'm just extremely proud for my dad.
Decades later, he's in Washington, D.C., before a wall that holds no sound, but carries every name. Across the Capitol, they walk among the monuments of sacrifice, honoring every generation who served. But the journey didn't end in Washington. At his welcome home, a soldier assigned to Fort Bliss stepped forward with something unexpected. Years ago, Cicala lost his sergeant rank after being late to formation. But in this very moment, it was returned to him.
And I became a sergeant again. I lost the stripe of the service. I got it back today. Thank you.
Not just a rank restored, but a piece of identity returned after decades.
The world spit on them, called them names. They didn't celebrate them. The veterans of this day and age, they deserve the recognition they get, and they get it often, but Vietnam's never got that. My dad never got that.
For Armin Frank Cicala, this journey was never just about the past.
Today, my dad and the other Vietnam veterans got the welcome that they deserve. This is the blessing for my dad to be able to come back and see that people appreciate Vietnam vets a lot.
It was about remembrance and finally coming home. Crista, Mack, Fort Bliss, Garrison Public Affairs.